Greetings from me to you this particular morning, and I would actually want to welcome you to my today's class this early morning. And I would want us to embark on a question in mathematics, and the question comes from a topic called Trigonometry 2. And of course, in as far as our syllabus is concerned, we have Trigonometry 1, Trigonometry 2, and Trigonometry 3. So I would actually introduce this question and be able to actually take ourselves through so that you can be able to get the final answer and as far as what the examiner was expecting us to get is concerned. So I'll first be able to introduce to you the diagram, which is a triangle that I have been given in the question. And the triangle has the following sides. So we have side A, side B, and side C. I'm told side AB is 8 centimeters, side AC is 11 centimeters, and angle BAC is 72 degrees. And the question is demanding us to actually get length BC. So question 1, calculate length BC. So we are expected to get the value of length BC in as far as this triangle is concerned. Most likely, this is a scalene triangle where obviously all sides are not going to be equal, and of course all angles are not going to be equal. So the angle at point A is going to be different from the angle at point B, which will obviously be different from the angle at point C. Length AB is 8 centimeters. Length SC is 11 centimeters, and it shall be a different value for the length BC. So this is a scalene triangle. So if given a triangle and you've been given two sides with an included angle between the two sides, and someone asks you to get the length of the third side of that triangle. Tri means 3. So that means this is a figure in mathematics that has 3 sides. So how do you end up getting the length BC? We shall use a rule called the cosine rule. Correct. Cosine rule dictates this. First, look at this. If this is the angle at point B and the length here is given as AB, BC, and AC, I'm going to actually take this B and be able to put it at this point along line AC. I'll take this A and be able to put it at this point, that is M. Then I'll actually take this and label this part as C. So I have length AC with a B opposite to the angle. Look at that. We have length BC with the letter A opposite to the angle at point A, capitalized. Then length AB, which is 8 centimeters, with the letter C opposite to the angle at point C, capitalized as capital C. So what does the cosine rule say? It says that A squared, this small letter A opposite to the angle at point A, is equal to B squared plus C squared. Look at that. Then less 2BC, then cos A. Look at this. If I want to get length A, I'll begin with A squared, then go to B squared, then go to C squared, then less 2BC, then cos A. Because this is length BC labeled as small letter A opposite to the angle given in the diagram, which is the angle at point A, which is 72 degrees. So I can actually get cosine of that angle, which is the cosine of the angle at point A. And the angle in this case is 72. Now, I'll begin. Of course, I don't know A, so I'll actually say A squared is equal to B squared. So I'll take 11 squared plus C squared, that is going to be 8 squared less 2 times B, that is 11, times C, that is 8, and then I'll say cos A. A, the angle at M is 72. So the cosine at point A. I'll proceed forward and be able to have this. I'll actually say A squared is equal to 121 plus 64. That is 11 squared from your calculator is 121, 8 squared from your calculator is 64, less 2 times 11 times 8. 11 times 8 is 88 times 2, that gives us 176. Then cos 72. I'll pick my calculator and be able to plug in those values. So I'm going to have 121 plus 64, that gives me 185. So I'm going to capture 185. So a squared is equals to 185 less. Then I'm going to actually say 176, then cos 72. So let me get cos 72. So cos 72, it gives me 0.309016. So I'll actually capture the first 5 decimal values. So I'll have cos, these are, so I'll say times 0.309017. So that becomes the cos of 72. So a squared is equals to 185 less. So I'll take 176 multiplied by that. So I'll have 176 multiplied by 0.309017. Zero point 309017. So I will actually get 54.3869. So that's 387. So I'll actually have 54.387 to 3 decimal places. So I'll say a squared is equal to, I'll just get the difference between those two. So I'll have 185 less 54.387. So I'll actually have 130.613. So 130.613. So 130.613. So I'll get the square root on both sides so that my a will be equal to the square root of that. So the square root of 130.613, that is 11.4286. That is equivalent to 11.43. So my a is 11.43 centimeters. So the length m, or length BC, is 11.43 centimeters. That is your length A.